sound, just so you guys will enjoy today's stream. Unfortunately, the last couple interested, but we are 20 points clear with 18 games to go. Season. But nothing too serious at the moment. I'm just gonna remove a few players from the window. Luke Shaw, I'm still debating going back in for him. Not too sure about him. Lenglet is a player that I'm kind of want to keep in the idea, and same as with these three players at the top. We have got Koke, Courtois, De Gea and Deulofeu all joining us in the summer, the next season. So a good couple of keepers ready to join us to really make the defence a lot more solid. Quick look at the players that they've suggested we go in for. I'm really not that bothered about signing anyone that's going to really destroy our transfer budget of 32 million. We could actually adjust it. Let's do that now. We have done I believe we've done all the things we need to. So I'm thinking about, we're still at 40 million. So it's not too bad. We can probably, let's have a look for one more player. Who should we go for? Marco Asensio is out of our price range at the moment. Although I am kind of debating putting in like a player, maybe going in for a player as well, but we'll have to wait and see what they accept. So let's see if we can offload a bit of dead weight to. So I'm going to offer him Danny Welbeck. He'll reject that and go in. He wants a left winger, so they could take Martial, but for me Martial's been one of our best players, so, and I don't really think they're gonna really go any lower than that, do you? It's unlikely, and he's going to sort them out because it's just nowhere near his evaluation. Let's quickly search for a striker, maybe a cheaper strike, because obviously our players are getting a bit older. Marco Asensio is one player that I did want to try and nick. Kevin Volland, I'm going to shortlist him. He seems alright, and Lucas Vasquez, why not? So let's get into the first game of the stream. Thank you all so much for joining us. Do appreciate your support on the channel. Let's see if we can keep our unbeaten streak going. We are unbeaten in the league, and we look good to win the league title early as well. So I'm going to make a couple of changes. Takuma Asano comes in, Danny Welbeck starts. Martial's only slightly unfit. Do you know what? I actually quite like the lineup I had before. I know they're not fully fit and whatever else, but I mean, where's Welbeck? We'll put Welbeck on the left. Asano just behind him. In defensive midfielder, it'll be Xhaka. And I'm debating, but I don't know how we'll change it. I'm going to go with Mavropanos, because I don't think we're going to be tested too much at the back. Leno in goal. And a nice strong bench. Mateo Kovacic is going to be on the bench ahead of Nketiah, and unfortunately Mustafi does lose his place on the bench, and he will be replaced by Maitland Niles. Why not? So let's see what we can do in today's game. We are heading to Wolves in the rain as usual. It's always raining up north, isn't it? And we'll get this game started as Ramsey gets the ball. Just going to play a bit of keep ball here, as Martial straight away gives it away. I'm not very good at this ground pass game, I have to say. For someone that passes the ball quite a bit. Anyway, let's get this game started. There's Aubameyang, top goal scorer this season. He hasn't even been close to his best form for us yet. So I'm hoping the second half of the season, we are just passing the halfway mark, will be a bit more encouraging for the striker, as Wolverhampton Wanderers get the game underway. Scooby-Doo Gaming team here. Can they get a shock result here? Here's Doherty. Sace. Down the line is Doherty to Costa. Runs into Callum Chambers, who gives it straight back to Costa. You don't want to be doing that too often. Here's Mavropanos does well. Again to Costa again. Sace. Oh, that's a free kick. No, he didn't go down. That's a bit surprising. Onside is Costa, and he skipped past one man, and he's still got it, Costa. Poor defending from Arsenal, but Asano does eventually clear it. And Doherty under pressure, still keeps it away from Asano. This is crazy from Wolves. They've started so bright. Can they capitalise though? No. Good save, Leno. What a save, Leno, should we say. Now can Arsenal get the ball down and start playing their football? Here's Ramsey. Can't skip past the tackle of Saiss. This is a brilliant start from Wolverhampton Wanderers here. Oh, unlucky. Given away. Here's Neves. He's a really good attacking player for Wolves here. He caught us out. Nearly caught. Oh, yellow card. Wolves are the lowest scoring team in the league though. They've played 20 and only scored 15. Yellow card for Martial. That seems like a really harsh decision. It just looked like a bit of an ankle clip. I think Bennett's made the most of that, unfortunately, and it is a yellow card for Anthony Martial. Notification in the top left corner will blur out, so you guys won't be able to see that, unfortunately. But we'll see. Here comes Saiss. Spreads it wide to Marino. Cuts inside, lovely ball to Douglas. Mavropanos toes up, it's unbelievable. Arsenal probably weren't expecting this poor start. Asano scoops it away partially, but it's just going to come back surely from Miranda, and it does to Neves. But he's under pressure from Xhaka, who looks for the early ball to Aubameyang. He holds up the play really well, spreads it wide. Anthony Martial, poor ball given away, and that was an opportunity for Arsenal wasted by a poor pass. There's Martial again. Ramsey can't skip the ball wide, given away. There's Bennett, Neves, space here for Mur, to Saiss, back to Mur. This is better from Wolves, beginning just to dominate this game, but they need the goal. And Arsenal have been in absolutely blistering form this season, unbeaten in every, oh, as Asano gives away a corner, every league game this season they have won. I think they were the highest scoring team in the league. I'm not so sure if they are now, as Leno punches that away. Asano under pressure, Marino, Neves. Asano's won it back for Arsenal. Now Arsenal can get players forward. It's Takuma Asano. Oh, what a poor pass. Unbelievable. But he's found Aubameyang that time. Aubameyang cuts inside. It's a lovely touch. Oh, good save, Roddy. Really good save from Roddy. Still 0-0. Wolves 0, Arsenal 0. Arsenal just started to put a bit of pressure on here. Can they make that happen again? Aubameyang curls one. Oh, pick that out. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Arsenal lead by a goal to 0. He had a sighter a moment ago. This is lovely though. Look at this. He's got a player on his back and he still passes it into the back of the net. Past Ruddy, who maybe should do better. I think he should really get across that goal a little bit better than he does. It's almost static on his standing leg. But it is a perfectly placed finish. And a player who is continuing to find goals in the Arsenal shirt gives Arsenal a shock lead against a run of play here, and Arsenal do lead by a goal to 0. Opportunity again. Ramsey spreads it wide to Anthony Martial. You have to say the first effort from Martial was not Martial. Aubameyang was clever. This time Martial tried to use Ramsey as a decoy, and it is intercepted. But now Wolves need to find a bit of composure here. They've lost their head slightly. Here's Xhaka, Ramsey, Aubameyang. Can't spread it. Godey gets in the way. Here's Costa. Space here. Given away. Shut down there. Marino. Lovely ball wide. Doherty and Marino to split the Arsenal defence here. Good recovery from Mavropanos. Not once but twice. And Arsenal do force them away. Hit Mkhitaryan. Trying to run it down the line. Gives it away to Saiss. This is so good from Wolves here. Ramsey goes wide to Martial. That's a lovely ball to Martial. He finds Ramsey. Lovely first touch. Ramsey. Can he get the shot away? He can. Straight at Ruddy. Poor effort. Really was a poor effort. But Arsenal beginning to cut through this Wolves defence when they need to. Oh, but that's poor from Mavropanos. He's not going to get there. Leno should. Leno doesn't. Marino, can he get the ball in? What are they doing? Wolves have just given Leno all the time in the world to get back, and then they lose the ball. That is absolutely woeful from Wolves there. Look at that, the stat there, 64% possession here for Wolves, But Arsenal have that crucial stat in the top left corner. Arsenal 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Or Wolves 0, sorry. Here's Neves. Oh, lovely. This is better, no. Costa, he's not going to beat Bellerin for pace. Lovely. Ramsey. First touch was brilliant. Oh, what was that from Martial? Martial has been poor, it has to be said. I think I'm going to take off Aubameyang though to keep him fit for the next game. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's take off. Let's make a change quickly before we get done for copyright. I'm going to take off Martial and bring on Reece Nelson. I'm going to also take off Aubameyang and bring on Kovacic, just to be different. I know he's not a striker before anyone says it in the comments. I know he's not a striker, but we're limited on strikers at the moment, and I'm not going to break the bank for one. As Ramsey, oh, just wide. What a strike. On his weaker left foot, look at this for a strike. How close was this? Oh, he dragged it. Taken off and replaced by Reece Nelson. Confirmation of that in the left hand corner. It's Danny Welbeck. He's been quiet. Here's Nelson. Mkhitaryan sells his man. Here's Xhaka. He can shoot. Instead he decides to pass and it wasn't the best. And now Mur runs into Chambers. Lovely play from Chambers. Ramsey. Kovacic. Oh, Ramsey. Oh, he can't get there. But what are Wolves doing at the back? They're giving Arsenal chances. Here's Mavropanos. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to change their positioning. I've got Welbeck on the left and really I should put Mateo Kovacic there. But it is working, having them out wide. As much as he's been quiet, it is beginning to work. Now we're playing on that far side. Here's Doherty to Bennett. Gets the ball away. Here's Saiss. Miranda goes long. Neves. Don't forget, guys, if you are watching and you are new, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe for the Arsenal. As Wolves get the ball forward with Costa. Lovely. Oh, Reece Nelson cuts in. Lovely play. But again, Arsenal's final pass when they just need to get that ball right and hit them on the... They could really go on the attack. They give the ball away. Kovacic, lovely hold-up play. He's found Aaron Ramsey, who's charging forward. Aaron Ramsey. Well, Reece Nelson's offside. It won't matter. It was a good effort, but he was offside. Costa coming off. To replace by, I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. Inokabea. I don't know. Inokbera. I don't know how you'd say his name, sorry. Where is it? Inokbakere. I don't know, it sounds too hard to pronounce, so I'm not going to try and say it again. Here come Arsenal though, with Ramsey holding up the play. Rolls it into Asano. He spots the run of Kovacic. Can he get the first touch? He can. Mateo Kovacic, as the striker hits the post. What a miss. Outside of the post he's hit. Mur comes off. He's had a good game. He's going to be replaced by Gaiden, I think it was, or Gaiden. I didn't actually see his name, so I was trying to make sure I didn't get hit on the counter here. Here's Marino. Marino cuts inside. He was looking for the free kick there. Cleared away and out for a throw in. Here's Marino given away. Now Arsenal can maybe think about launching this to Welbeck, and that is exactly what Ramsey's done with an absolute belting ball. Danny Welbeck puts in across, it's deflected. Kovacic! Too easy. Arsenal have killed the game off. Arsenal 2, Wolves 0, and again Arsenal cut through Wolves' defence. The cross was deflected, which allowed Kovacic a free header. Look at this. Deflection there. Sells his own defender. Kovacic gets a really good header on this ball. I think he actually noses it. But it is a goal. Kovacic gets his 7th goal of the season for a midfielder. Central ways. I think normally I play him CDM and he's still got 7 goals. He has been in a good season for him as Ramsey wins it back from Wolves. Aaron Ramsey decides not to play the cross in, rolls it, tries to roll it away, doesn't get there. And that's going to be headed downfield. Ramsey can't get there. Saiss does. Mkhitaryan gives it away to Marino. Look who's back there though. Aaron Ramsey again, he's had a really good game. Here's Welbeck, overlap, Asano, Mateo Kovacic. He's got Asano still going here. Decides to play it back post for Reece Nelson. It's saved. Nelson smashes it goalward, save. Maitland Niles coming on for Takuma Asano, who's had a really strong game. Welbeck can't get there. Bellerin may go for goal. Good block there by Miranda. Here's Bellerin, Mkhitaryan. Ramsey's just waiting for the runners here. It's Kovacic again. Oh, pick that out. Oh, that is special. That is such a special moment. His 8th goal of the season, and that is probably the best one yet. Absolute belting goal from Mateo Kovacic. Who knew he had that in his locker? That is special. That is brilliant. That is why Arsenal brought him to the football club. Look at this for an effort. Ramsey just waits. He spots Kovacic, one touch, and then bends it. Pinpoint accuracy into the corner, really, bottom corner. Ruddy, again, I feel that he should do better, but it is a pinpoint strike. I don't think many keepers in the world would get there. And Mateo Kovacic makes it 3-0. And Arsenal look like they have buried Wolverhampton Wanderers, aka Wolves, in this game by 3-0. Here's Xhaka. Can't get away from back here. Saiss goes to Doherty. Lovely bit of skill. Gladon. Mkhitaryan. Lovely defending there from Mkhitaryan, actually. Here's Nelson. Lovely. Again, Arsenal just toying with them here. Mateo Kovacic releases Reece Nelson with a lovely ball. Reece Nelson. Oh, he tried to be too clever. Xhaka. Ramsey. Xhaka deflected. Nice layoff from Ramsey, but good defending. Arsenal may just hold this up in the corner here. Not Arsenal's way though. Not Arsenal's way. Mkhitaryan forces a good save from Ruddy. Didn't really catch it, kind of scuffed right across it, but still had to be saved, and especially with a keeper that's probably suffering a lack of confidence at the moment with some of the misses, with some of the goals that he's conceded, as Gladon is caught offside. Oh my god, done it again. Keep dropping my stuff. Gladon caught offside. Here's Xhaka. Nathan Miles. Lovely ball to Mateo Kovacic. He cuts inside. He can't get the pass away or the shot, but Arsenal really are dominant as Kovacic wins it back for Arsenal again. This time he tries to turn up provider, and it's cleared away by Ruddy. A couple of minutes of stoppage time minimum here. 3 minutes. Mkhitaryan gives it away to Douglas. Can Wolves get a curve it? But in the second half, Arsenal have been absolutely in control. Mavropanos goes back to the keeper. He throws it out, and that is an Arsenal win. Still unbeaten in 21 games in the Premier League. And it is just another result that secures our place at the top of the league for now. Just looking at the other results, if there's any shocks. Newcastle held Chelsea, maybe. That could be classed as a shock. So we have a 20-point lead. Burnley, Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United are 30 points away, so they've got absolutely no chance. They're actually level with West Brom, 1 point. Top goal scorers, as we said, is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ozil in 2nd, and Mateo Kovacic in 8th, as it stands. I'm just going to sim through a few more days. Let's see what's coming up next. Should be quite a big game, I think. I'm hoping it could be a final. It could be the Carabao Cup final, actually. Nope, it's the North London derby. They're against Spurs, so a really big game. Should hopefully, as long as we don't pick up a stupid injury on the way through training and stuff like that, should be alright for the team. Also, Tutu could be on his way to Barnet if he finally agrees terms. He's been really stubborn the whole season with not agreeing terms with certain clubs. I'm still kind of torn about putting in a sneaky bid for an extra player with £40 million to spend. I'm going to go with a promising striker. I think maybe that would be the best way of doing it. Shortlist. I'm going to go for Odegaard. And is there anyone else I should look at? He's a good player, but I don't think we need him with the formation we're playing at the moment. Grujic is quality as well. There's not really strikers in this list, though. That's the only thing I have noticed. I do want to try and do you know who I'm going to go back for? It sounds ridiculous, but I'm just going to do it because I do think that he could make the difference coming towards the end of the season, especially when we need a goal in certain games. I'm going to go back for Olivier Giroud. He is in decline. He is an older player, but I think he's a player that could actually do a job for us come the end of the season, especially with the late goals that we need. Lucas Vasquez, I'm actually going to go for 2 of these. So there, he's worth. Yeah, I'm going to put in a delegate to buy. I'm going to go for a start off at 9.5 and go higher than 15.7. Lucas Vasquez, I think he's going to be quite a higher player to go for, so I'm going to go start low. Odegaard, delegate to loan, okay. Maybe not then. Let's remove him for now. Kevin Volland, sorry. Delegate to buy again, start it low, start it at 21.5. They'll probably reject most of these, but Olivier Giroud is the one I want, to be fair. Lenglet, we're not going to put a bid in till next season, hopefully, but we have got the North London Derby coming up, and that is the biggest game for us of the season. We've also got the Carabao Cup second leg as well, I think it is. Who's coming back? Nacho Monreal is back from training, back from his injury left, so he's in training again, which is good news for us. What is it? Let's see what's coming up. I want to just work out what we've got coming up. No, it's a Carabao Cup semi-final second leg, I believe. So hopefully we can pick up another win. Let's just get the team sorted for this next game, and then we'll sort something out from there. But we'll see. I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything for the stream properly set up. Sorry guys, bear with me. That is the squad we've got. Hopefully we can pick up a win. So, I'm just thinking, do we need to make a change? I don't want to have no one for the next game, so we will get notifications in the top right corner of the screen. And while that loads in, I'm going to have a cigarette, and I'll be back in a few seconds time. Go on then. Look. 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 Yeah. Yeah, look. Hey. Yeah, you know. Come sit down. Come lie down then. Hey, come then. Hey. Good girl. Lie down then. Lie down then. Lie down then. There you go. Shut up. Hey. Shush. What? Hey? What? There you go. Right, lie down then. Get comfortable now, yeah? Good girl. Oh. You're not interrupting my FIFA, so chill. Thank you. And we are back. North London derby time here. Let's get this game started, guys. Can we get another win? Apologies if you can hear the cat. It's driving me absolutely crazy. But yeah, let's get into this. It is at Wembley. A place we've done pretty well as of recent seasons. Winning the FA Cup. But can we get another win here? Ozil kicks us off. Here's Christian Pulisic trying to get down the line. Cuts back in. Finds Ozil. Space here for Kovacic. He's in good shooting form. Oh, what a goal! He's done it again. Oh, that is brilliant. He's scored 2 screamers in 2 games. Oh, he is in absolutely majestic form. Absolutely stunning strike. And inside 2.5 minutes, Arsenal lead. But look at this. You just see, no one attempts to shut him down. And he just blasts it from miles out. The keeper maybe should do better. But there's the stat that matters. 9 goals this season for Mateo Kovacic. And he is beginning to turn into a striker at this rate. No wonder we played him up front in the last game for the last 20 minutes or so. But here's Harry Kane. Tottenham looking for a comeback here. It's going to take a while as Ozil sets Aubameyang off. It goes wide. Aubameyang cuts back in. Trying to avoid tackles. Still Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Oh, he ran out of space. So Aurier gets across and shuts down that attack. But Arsenal look dangerous when they get the ball forward. Here's an opportunity for Dele Alli. Gives it away to Hector Bellerin. Now Arsenal have space here on the side. It's Anthony Martial. Goes back post for Lacazette. He doesn't catch the volley anywhere near the way they wanted to. And that is a waste of an opportunity from the French striker. Handball against Harry Kane. So Arsenal have a free kick. And another opportunity to get the ball forward. Here's Kovacic to Mesut Ozil. He goes for goal as well. Oh, he's hit the bar. And Arsenal win a free kick in a dangerous area. But what about this for an effort? Let's have a look at the replay of this. Wonderful effort from Mesut Ozil. I think the keeper does actually get a touch to it. Let's have a look. Let's play it. Let's put it in slow-mo as well. Does the keeper save this? I think he does. I think he gets fingers to it. Oh, that is a wonderful save from Hugo Lloris. This is sailing in. Top corner. It is definitely going in. And then Hugo Lloris gets a left hand to it. Tips it onto the bar and Arsenal have a free kick in a dangerous area. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang goes for power straight at Walks. And it's cleared away for an Arsenal corner. Good effort. Aubameyang hits the post. Oh, what an effort. Toby Alderweireld clears the line. But only as far as Lucas Torreira, who turns. Doesn't really have much going on, so he has to go backwards. This Christian Pulisic gives Christian Eriksen time to attack that, and he does, and he's injured the Arsenal player here. Don't know who it is, but we'll have to have a look in a moment. But that is not a good idea to injure. Hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully he can run it off. Oh, Pulisic took a chance there against Heung-min Son, and he's given away a free kick as well. It's Mesut Ozil that's picked up the injury as well. Keep an eye on him. Number 11 for Arsenal is Mesut Ozil, so we've got to keep an eye on him. Good ball in. Nicolas Soule gets it away, and now Arsenal can get the ball forward to Christian Pulisic. He has to go backwards, but then spreads the ball wide, and I don't think he's got the legs, has he? Torreira, he did, but his first touch let him down, and Davis will get there. Torreira trying to keep the pressure on, but it is cleared away. Here's Wanyama for Spurs. Dele Alli. Oh, under pressure. Torreira's in. Torreira surely fouled. Wins a corner, but what was going... Oh, Davinson Sanchez will be booked for his tackle. Nowhere near the ball. Mesut Ozil still carrying that knock. We're going to try and get him to the half-time break, maybe. Dangerous ball in Lacazette. It's 2 without reply. Spurs are in real trouble here at Wembley. Arsenal battered them at the Emirates, and they're on course to do it again. 2-0 down Spurs here at Wembley. Arsenal looking good. Lovely corner onto the head of Lacazette. Lloris does get a hand to it, but his positioning again has to be questioned. Lacazette gets his 6th goal of the season. Still quite a while behind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Here's Wolves with Wanyama. Under pressure, gives it away to Mesut Ozil. He has to go backwards, but Alderweireld reads it and intercepts the ball, but Kovacic wins it back for Arsenal. But Pulisic gives it away. Dele Alli charging at the Arsenal defence, goes backwards eventually though. Here's Walks. That's a better idea. Ericsson had the man over and actually does use him. It's Davies on that far side being tackled. He should really get the free kick, but advantage has been played to Harry Kane. Gets the ball in for Song. Arsenal clear it. Lacazette trying to be clever, gives it away to Serge Aurier, but Mesut Ozil reads it. Pulisic tried to go down the line. Liverpool have conceded. It's now 1-1 against Southampton at the stadium at St Mary's. Sorry. Here's Soleil, gets the ball away. Lacazette, Ozil gives it away cheaply to Serge Aurier, and this game is really beginning to heat up here. Pulisic, Ozil looks for the early ball to Aubameyang. Oh, his first touch needed to be better and get it out his feet. He just couldn't get that touch he wanted. Good defending. Here's Song. Heung-min Son goes down the line to Serge Aurier. This is better from Spurs. Harry Kane goes for an effort which really didn't seem like the right idea there. Here's Martial. Takes his time, spreads it wide. Asking a lot of Soleil. He does respond though and gets there. Pulisic. Lacazette, Aubameyang. Oh, we had the ball. What is he doing? How much advantage was he playing there? He's brought it all the way back for that free kick, and that's frustrating, especially when Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was one-on-one with the defender. Here's Ozil though. Aubameyang straight to Toby Alderweireld. Arsenal forced a mistake. Martial. It's Aubameyang. Oh, that's a wonderful save from Hugo Lloris, but surely Aubameyang should do better than that. There's Torreira. Holds it up. Puts the ball in. Lloris palms it away. And it will be an Arsenal throw on the far side. Just a couple of minutes to go to half time, and Arsenal really are enjoying themselves here as Lacazette can't get the header. And he's probably going to get booked for that tackle, which seems a bit harsh, but going to make the change at half time for Mesut Ozil. Just after half time, I think, for Mesut Ozil. He hasn't shaken off that shoulder injury, I think it is, from the knock with Christian Eriksen early on this first half. Here's Christian Pulisic though. Lovely. Skips away. Still Pulisic. Still Pulisic. Can he get a goal for it though? No. Drags it well wide. And it's a harmless effort really. And Arsenal will look like they're going to go in with a 2-0 lead here. And a well-deserved 2-0 lead as well. As Walks gets the ball down. And Spurs just seem a bit lost in this first half. It has to be said, as Arsenal win the ball back in the danger area. Can Aubameyang get a touch? No. Good defending. That should be the end of the first half. And a game that we've really started brightly. Maybe could have had 2 or 3 in that first half, but it is half time and we haven't got the third goal. We are going to just make a couple of changes. Mesut Ozil, just so we don't get the any issues. I do think he deserves a goal for his performance so far in this game, but Mesut Ozil, who has had that injury for quite a while, is going to be replaced. Spurs got Spurs and Arsenal sending players down to warm up, which is kind of almost in sync with each other there. I don't know if anyone else saw that on the far side, as Martial can't get the ball to Mickey. It's cleared away, but Hector Bellerin's won it. I always looked for the early ball and Aubameyang didn't read it. Alderweireld, oh, he's made a mistake. Alderweireld, he's giving it to Aubameyang, who is not going to miss an effort like that. Smashes it in, and Arsenal now look in firm control. They have got the third goal early in the second half. Hugo Lloris absolutely gutted there as Arsenal go even further ahead. It's a lovely finish, but what is Alderweireld doing there? All he had to do was get the ball away. It falls for for Aubameyang, who smashes it into the roof of the net. Top corner. 16 goals for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Not his best season by under our control, but he has done well for us this season. He has scored some crucial goals at crucial times, but that is a really good finish. Here's Dele Alli. Can Spurs get a comeback in this game? Here's Kovacic, Martial, Aubameyang trying to be clever. Martial will attempt that pass again. Lacazette, lovely first touch. As we see Everton have gone 2-0 up. Martial can't get there. Torreira keeps it in. Holds up the plate. Should have a free kick there. Referee played on. Arsenal again. Lovely. Oh, Sergio Aurier, good defending. And Arsenal win yet another corner. But look at this. Only had... It just shows what Arsenal have. Oh, Aubameyang, it's going to fall. No. What was that from Nicolas Soule? All he had to do was smash that towards goal as Son gets replaced for Spurs. We did see a quick cut screen there of him being replaced by Sarabia, a striker, as Arsenal look to kill the game off with Aubameyang. No, he's done it again. Oh my God. Lloris has been beaten twice by absolutely world-class strikes. And yes, he is going to enjoy that. It is 4. Aubameyang's on a hat-trick. But what about this? Listen to the boos, and it comes from a Spurs mistake again. Lacazette just passes it straight to Aubameyang, who just turns, swivels, gets a shot away, and Arsenal lead by 4-0 with only half an hour left to go. Arsenal could be on a ramp here. They could romp this game. As Lacazette nicks it again, can't get past a couple of defenders. Aurier gets the ball away. Lacazette putting the pressure on. Arsenal have a 2-0 lead in the aggregate score in their next game, so I don't think we need to play too many strong players for that game. Here's Lacazette. Oh, he just hit that pass to Orba, and it is cleared away. So thank you all so much for the 198 subs I think we're on. I do appreciate every single one of you. If you are watching, you haven't dropped a message, let me know you are watching. I will obviously mention your name and stuff like that, but thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. As Kovacic, poor first touch, and Wanyama will get this away, but Spurs just look so lost in this game. Arsenal have looked absolutely majestic, has to be said, and Arsenal just need to keep their heads for a little while longer. 24 minutes to be precise, and Arsenal would have beaten Spurs again this season. Lacazette, Orba, is he going to go for it again? Oh, he opened his body up a bit too early and it gave the game away there. Here's Davies under pressure. Gets the ball away to Wanyama. Space here on the left hand side. Sanabria runs into Bellerin. Lovely. Lacazette. Aubameyang looks for Martial. He gets there. He's waiting for some support. He dinks it over to Lacazette. And it is cleared away, but that was unlucky. That was really good teamwork there. Nice idea as well. As Mkhitaryan can't get away, goes backwards to Lucas Torreira, to Kovacic, again under pressure, gives the ball away. Arsenal just looks so good when they get the ball forward though. This strike force is something else. Is Lucas Vazquez going to be joining Arsenal? That is the question on a lot of the Real Madrid fans' lips. We still don't know. We are still in negotiations with them, so we should hear something back after this game, and hopefully they will negotiate a good fee with us for Lucas Vazquez, and he could be playing for Arsenal against Chelsea on his debut, which would be nice. 4-0 here, 12 minutes left to go. Arsenal look pretty much in control here. Dele Alli looking for the penalty. Soule nearly gave it to him as well. Sanabria, this is better. Walks, can he get the shot away? No, he goes to Kane, who took too long, and Arsenal get the ball away, and now Arsenal can get the ball forward with Mkhitaryan. Spots the run of Lacazette. Lovely first touch. He's got Martial in the box. Still only Martial, and that's who he's looked for. Martial! It's 5 without a reply. And Arsenal have dominated this game from start to finish, and that goal just shows the sheer dominance of the Arsenal team. Only Martial in the box. He picks him out. Pinpoint pass. Look at this from Lacazette. Reece Nelson about to show his face in the game as well, but pinpoint pass. Keeper doesn't even need to dive. The header is so precise. from Anthony Martial, the Frenchman. And the Spurs fans absolutely distraught with their team's performance today. It has to be said, but Arsenal look good as Martial gets his 6th goal of the season. Confirmation of the sub, Christian Pulisic being replaced by Reece Nelson for the last few moments here. Just to give Pulisic the round of applause. I think he's done alright. He hasn't been incredible, but he's done enough. Arsenal looking just to kill the game off here. Everton have conceded. It's now 2-1 against Brighton and Hove Albion. Here's Kovacic. Oh, Aubameyang can't get there. Good defending by Toby Alderweireld. But Arsenal do look so good when they have the ball. And Spurs just haven't got anything going forward really. It's a shame. You'd have wanted to see a really good game here at Wembley, but imagine if you had paid all that money to watch your team get battered 5-0. And it could get worse here. There's Aubameyang's in again. Oh, that is wonderful defending from Toby Alderweireld. Absolutely world-class defending. That's what I'm looking here, just to kill the game off. Bellerin. Oh, is that not handball from David, from Sanchez there? The referee said no, and that is full time. Arsenal looks so good. A 5-goal victory. Unai Emery will be very happy with that. As we go towards the end of the season, West Brom lost 1-0. Lots of draws, I have to say. There's been loads of draws this season. But we have got some news on Ozil. It was a bruised shoulder like I thought, so he's only out for 5 days. Hopefully we'll hear something back from the couple of players that we have tried to negotiate with. Hopefully, are we going to hear something back? Olivier Giroud is coming back to Arsenal, 14.1 million. I'm going to try and negotiate that a little bit lower, so I think that's far too high for Olivier Giroud. So I'm going to try and negotiate that a little bit lower. I'm going to go with 10. I feel that's a better offer. They're going, oh wow. Alright, I'll go with 11. I don't want to pay the 14-1 that they're asking for, so I'm going to go up gradually here. Alright, so they're not going to really budge, so I'm going to go with, I'll be nice, because we have a little bit. We can offer a little bit more. There you go. 13-2, come on. Oh, they're going to stall it and then they're going to reject it. Guarantee it happens every single time. When a team stalls it, they won't do it. Literally, they will not accept it. Jordi Osatutu is not leaving. What do they want? Where does it say the counter offer? 13.8. Alright, we'll accept that. We've got 300 grand off it, so we'll accept that. We can now negotiate. I'm going to delegate it. I'm going to offer what he wants. I really don't care what he wants, to be honest. Press conference. We still haven't heard anything from Lucas Vazquez. Hopefully we will after this game. Obviously it's going to be... I'm not going to really change it too much. I'm quite happy with the squad. I know they're not fully fit after that 5-0 drubbing of Spurs, but I do really want us to go through to this final as well, the Carabao Cup. I think it's the one trophy that I do kind of not take serious. I think sometimes that lets me down, because we could actually get more trophies. So let's just make a couple of changes. Kovacic can be replaced by Xhaka. Mkhitaryan can stay. Maitland-Niles can come in, as can Ramsey ahead of Mkhitaryan. Reece Nelson, who can go up front? We've got Welbeck, and we're going to go with... Oh, this is tough. Mickey. Alright, let's go. 2-0 up from the first leg, remember, guys. So, and that was at the Emirates. So it was quite a tough game in the last one, but hopefully this time we can kind of keep our form going. Bear with me for 2 seconds and we'll get into the next game. Hazard again. Advantage from the home leg. And here we go, the Carabao Cup semi-finals. A loud roar from the Chelsea faithful as Arsenal win the ball straight away from kick-off. Lovely defending from Asano. Really loud roar though from the Stamford Bridge crowd. Oh, lovely Ramsey. Mkhitaryan, lovely. Arsenal are in with an early opportunity. Asano. Oh, Nathan Nas completely scuffed it, and that's going to be a corner. Christensen had no idea what he was doing there. Well, there, flicks it. Courtois, who is joining us, remember guys, at the end of the season, well, at the beginning of the next season. Oh, intercepted. Could be under pressure here. Here's Ramsey. Mavropanos, wow. Wasn't even close from the defender. Look at this, he completely doesn't put his foot around it at all, and it's harmlessly wide. Reece Nelson caught sleeping there. There's Morata. Malcolm, a player that we have eyed up before. Mustafi. And again, Arsenal just need to be careful here. That's better from Arsenal. Here's Ramsey, Mkhitaryan. Lovely ball to Takuma Asano. Do Asano, that's a lovely ball in. Oh, and Arsenal couldn't make the most of it. Xhaka trying to take on Aspilicueta and not going to beat him for pace there. But Arsenal win the ball back. Ramsey spots the run of Mkhitaryan. Lovely ball to pick him out as well, and Arsenal have an opportunity to whip this into the box, which he's done so. Oh, Courtois does really well. Mickey, unselfish. Oh, what an effort! And Arsenal lead. Reece Nelson will take the plaudits. But what a save from Courtois. I have to give credit. I'm not always often fair on these streams, but that to tip that onto the bar from Danny Welbeck's effort is something special. And what a signing he could turn out to be for Arsenal. Oh, and Arsenal giving away a penalty. The youngster has given Chelsea an instant comeback into this match. Alright, yes, we have the away goal, but you know what? When it's only... This is worrying. Oh, he missed it! Wow! What a miss! Doesn't even hit the post. What a miss from Eden Hazard. Oh, that is shocking. There's Asano who gave away the penalty, remember. Wins a corner. Here comes Chelsea again. Eden Hazard this time picks out Morata. Be interesting to see if Giroud plays in this game. He is in negotiations with us, remember. As Arsenal get the ball to Reece Nelson. He holds it. Oh, that's not a good ball. It's an Arsenal throw, but Reece Nelson's got to get that accuracy a bit better, and that's a poor throw in as well from Asano. It's a bit shell-shocked after giving away that penalty. It wasn't converted, but it was a mistake on his part. And Arsenal have to regroup it. We have to get around him at half-time. Give him that little bit of confidence, because up until that point he's been very lively. He's being careful here. Oh, lovely. Lovely defending, and now Arsenal can get the ball forward, can they? No, Asano can't get there. Excuse me. Here's to Florenzi. And N'Golo Kante. Oh, he's hit the post. Outside of the post from Alvaro Morata, but Arsenal look like they will go in to the break with a 1-0 lead. Arsenal just trying to maybe make something happen at the last few seconds here. And that should be half time. As Chelsea aren't bringing the ball forward. And that is the break. Arsenal lead by a goal to nil, 3-0 on aggregate. A shock that Eden Hazard missed the penalty in that first half. Let's see how Asano copes with his, if they have wrapped around him at half time. That looked like handball, but the referee hasn't given it. Reece Nelson just reacts, wins the ball back for Arsenal. Here's Ramsey. Welbeck. No free kick, play on, says the referee. Given away though. It's Bakayoko for Chelsea. Under pressure, still finds a teammate. Alvaro Morata very deep. He is getting the ball forward though. So maybe him dropping deep is part of the tactics. But here come Arsenal again. This is better. Danny Welbeck, lovely bit of skill. Unselfish, looks for Ramsey. Ball forwards for Welbeck. Unselfish again to Reece Nelson, who dinks it into the box. Oh, what a goal that would have been for teamwork. The unselfishness of the team there. And that's not a good ball in from Nelson, but had that have been a goal for Arsenal just a few moments ago, we were probably looking at goal of the competition right there. Yes, we've seen some belters, but that was just sheer class from the Arsenal team there. Mavropanos, I think it was slid in nowhere near the ball. Here's Mustafi. Down the line is Mkhitaryan. Finds Welbeck. Arsenal making sure they keep players on side here, and that's what they've done. Oh, lovely touch from Nathan Niles. Arsenal are in. Can they kill the game off here? No. Good defending, closed off, but Arsenal still have an opportunity. Oh, it's just wide from Xhaka. Mavropanos is going to be replaced by Said Kolosinac, just to counter the pace of Willian coming forward, but Malcolm looks distraught. It's Asano. Still looks a bit nervy. Does well that time though. Hospital pass. Chelsea are in. Oh, lovely defending, Nathan Niles. And a pretty good clearance there from Leno as well. Rudiger gets there first, but there's Welbeck. Throw in to Chelsea on the far side. Marin Pjanic comes on for Bakayoko. Ramsey. Oh, Ramsey. You know what he can do from here. We've seen him do it a lot this season. When he has played, and he's unlucky, shot blocked, but that still might get to him. Oh, lovely defending Marin Pjanic. Chelsea need a goal though. Really, they need all three. Lovely. Xhaka. Oh, Ramsey does really well to get that. Finds Reece Nelson, and Arsenal could be in here to kill the game off. Danny Welbeck gets it out his feet, but poor effort again. It's just one of them frustrating things when Welbeck takes too long to get the shot away. Here's Ramsey though. Arsenal looking once again. Nope, poor there. Poor bit, eventually I'll spit the word out. Leverkusen's Kevin Volland, another player we have been linked with. Can we get that over the line before the end of the window? We have to wait and see, but to be honest with you, I'll quite happily just take Olivier Giroud. Obviously I'd like to have had a bit of pace, but I'm not being horrible, but we've done really well without having a massive squad. As Mkhitaryan gets into the box, was he not fouled there? The referee hasn't done anything. That is almost exactly like the Asano thing in the first half that was given as a penalty. Pjanic gets it out to Hazard, crowded out, and Ramsey gets the ball to Nelson. Lovely play from Arsenal's defence here. As Welbeck, straight at Courtois. What a waste. Well, Courtois put his team right under pressure. Rudiger does really well to get away with that. Oh, Welbeck, lovely. First real good contribution he's made today. Oh, and that's just poor again, and now Chelsea could get a consolation goal here. They don't really deserve it over the two legs. I don't think they've been good at all. And again, oh, I thought we may have got a last minute opportunity there, but doesn't look like it. Mkhitaryan. Oh, we still might actually. No, poor. Mkhitaryan couldn't clear his feet. Last few seconds of the match. 3 minutes of stoppage time. But Nathan Niles has it for Arsenal. Ramsey makes the run. Ramsey, he could kill the game off. He's got a player far post. He picks out Welbeck, and that seals it. 4-0 on aggregate. Another 2-0 win against Chelsea. And Welbeck, I think, will take the plaudits. I'm not sure if it is off him or not, but let's have a look at the replay, see if this clears it up. On the volley, it's at quarter's arm, I think. Martial will come on for all of 10 seconds, really, but really good strike. Welbeck really did enjoy that, as you can see by his reaction. And he does get given the goal for his first goal of the Carabao Cup. Asano, who's been kind of hot and cold this game, does get a nice round of applause as Martial comes on for a cameo appearance in the Carabao Cup, just to make sure he does get his 3 appearances for the medal at the end of it. So another 2-0 win. Can't argue with that. I think we deserved it. Can we continue our winning streak? That is the question. So far we've done really well. getting consistent wins and consistent performances. But can we continue that as we go further into the season? Alright, let's have a look. So we've got 2 deals going through. Oh, Vasquez could be joining. 33.3. I'm going to try and make that to about 30. So I don't think if we do the Giroud deal, I don't think we're going to be able to get that deal through the window. So we're just going to try and negotiate this deal as well with his associates. So I'm going to start off at 28. I feel that's a bit more realistic to where he should be. Oh, hang on. Did I make a mistake? And I'm going to delegate that to our assistant just to get these deals through the window. Takuma Asano comes in and says thank you for the opportunities, as you'd expect. Leicester City in the FA Cup next. Match rescheduled. We're not too bothered about them. We've spent no money. And look at the 4 players we brought in: Delafeu, Courtois, Koke, and David De Gea. Gonna get through. Oh, this is where it gets tough because Lucas Vasquez and Giroud could both join. I want to make sure I can afford both here. That's my problem. Yep, we can. So we don't need to worry about the other deal now. We've just brought in 2 pretty good players, strikers wise, and we've got £898 left of blah blah blah. Not gonna Volent. They refused our initial offer, so that deal is not going to happen. We've spent 41.8 million and bought in 6 players, so you can't really argue with the funding. Transfer offer for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is getting older, don't get me wrong, he's 29, but I do feel he's worth a lot more than what they're offering. I'm going to start it off at 129, 109, I'll be nice. I'll go to 119 to 88. I know he's worth a lot more because he is in absolute blistering form. He's one of the world's best in this career mode so far. They're going to say no because he's too high. Obviously his price doesn't match his age, but he is an absolutely gem for us this season. What else is going on? Transfer offer for Nacho Monreal. Now this is the deal that I am going to just kind of go with and see if he wants to leave. He is not a player that we really use in this career mode now. We've kind of gone with the back 3 that seems to work for us quite well. So we'll wait to see if that deal does go through. I mean, it should do because he did want to leave. Loan offer from Mavropanos. Now this is quite a good deal for him, but I'm going to delegate it and make it a short-term loan so we get him back for next season, so that way we can grow him a little bit more ourselves, and kind of go with the whole thing of agreement. So there you go, he will be out on loan. I'm just going to make sure that does go through and accept that. The Monreal deal is still being negotiated with for Southampton, so they've got an hour left to get that done. I don't think it's going to go through. Oh, there you go, it has. Just as I said it. So they've given, he went for 9.5. We get 8 million back, which isn't too bad. And Monreal joins Southampton. So nothing too serious there. Just a Monreal deal going through. We have got the FA Cup 4th round against Leicester City. A team that can cause us a few issues. We've seen it happen before. Zelalem could go out on loan. I'm going to just kind of delegate that to a short loan again because I don't think we're going to use him that much in the next season, so I'll probably try and get a bit of money for him. We have got Leicester in the FA Cup. Let's get into this. I'm trying to bang through the games while keeping you guys entertained. Lacazette, Mesut Ozil won't no, he will actually. Yeah, we'll leave it as it is. Sule, Socrates and Bellerin. Pulisic. Actually, let's bring in, yep, he's on the bench. One of our new players is on the bench and both of them will now be on the bench. Well, but we will try and clear out the squad again for next season. So at the beginning of next season, we'll have a clear out. We'll put a whole host of players for sale, see who we can get rid of. As I enjoy my drink. And kind of just chill with you guys on the stream. I don't think anyone's watching, but I'm still enjoying FIFA. Might actually do some racing. I haven't done any racing for a while. Oh, what a tackle, Soleil. Anyway, let's get into the FA Cup 4th round game against Leicester City. It is at the Emirates. It is a wet Emirates Stadium. Leicester City in all blue, kicking from right to left, and Arsenal in the red and white, the commonly used red and white of Arsenal from left. Oh, hang on, bear with me 2 seconds. Hello. Hello, my darling, you alright? All good.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time. Substitution for Arsenal, coming off the pitch. Number 2, Nicolas coming onto the pitch. Number 41, Said Kolasinac. Substitution for Leicester City coming up. Number 29, Johan Bellerin, to be replaced by number 2, Danny Simpson. Substitution for Arsenal, coming off the pitch. Number 9, Alexander Lacazette, coming onto the pitch. Number 10, Lucas Vazquez. 22, Anthony Martial.